Welcome back to Enclave, everybody.
Yo.
This is the penultimate level of the light campaign.
Really?
And we get to do something actually heroic for once. We're gonna rescue a princess.
I'm so excited.
No ifs, ands, or buts, we're gonna be the good guys, mostly. And, the thread voted Druid, so let's Druid it up. It takes a pantsless person to save a pantsless person.
That's true. I mean, I learned that in school. Pants begets pants.
Pants begets pants, no pants begets no pants. Everyone learns that.
It's true.
I didn't learn it till college, but, I mean, eventually, most people will learn that.
It must take forever to thread her ponytail through that stuff.
She's gotta have help, right? I bet the rest of her, like, group does it for her.
You'd think.
So, yeah, this is, this starts off the bat pretty intense. We're being charged by that brute, and there's an assassin just waiting to kill us with a hail of arrows.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster. So, what is the fire stuff surrounding you?
That's my
The
shield.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow, you just took like 5 arrows to the face.
That's what shields are for.
Yeah.
Now you may notice me start lobbing these fireballs. So those are bunkers, and there's 2 assassins in each of them. One assassin with a crossbow, one assassin with a bow and arrow, and it's bad news. So I'm just going to attempt to bombard them from a distance. It doesn't really work.
Oh, I was gonna say in real stuff. That's a fantastic. Oh, goodbye forever.
Oh dear. So that's another thing that's a bitch about this level. So
Walkways.
let's do it again. Back into the fray.
I really wish you had done like a railing kill counter.
Oh, I may tally up at the end going over all these videos just how many times did I fall over a railing.
Oh,
Although
goodbye forever, friend. It works both ways.
railings are a 2-edged sword, or should I say a no-edged sword, because there's no edges to this platform and you're just gonna fall off. Everyone falls off eventually.
We all fall. Everybody falls the first time.
We all have emotional railingless platforms we walk across in our lives. Oh, there goes that assassin. Bye.
This is a euphemism for real life. Do any of these guys have gold that you're missing out on?
Fortunately, no. Most of the gold is either on different enemies or in buildings in this map.
I like how you're using cover. Oh, they've got redeemers.
They do. Everyone has top tier gear right now. Almost everyone should be in full armor. They've all got really kick-ass bows, and the redeemer, which is... It doesn't
Pretty
seem
swingy.
that bad, but it's monstrous with its rate of fire.
It does seem like it would be problematic.
I really like...
So where?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Where are you right now? Where are we right now? What is this place?
Oh, God.
It's very spiky. Oh, wow, that railing.
Ooh, yeah, no, this is where it gets tense. And mandatory.
Oh, wow.
This is Arc Moor. This is one of the major... Oh, God. Ledge, help.
Oh, that
No,
was-
Ledge, no!
That was so scary.
The Arc Moor, this is one of the major fortresses of Mordessa, the boss of this level, and the sort of the mastermind behind this whole assault on the Enclave that we're trying to defend against.
You know, real talk, what a fantastic design for a fortress. That is...
It is...
Nigh unassailable. I mean, very narrow walkways over a pit of lava.
We found out how unassailable it is. Just like, bump, oh, goodbye! Then we've got to face their evil shadow skeletons, you know. These guys are just really resistant to magic, which is a real pain. In fact, they're resistant to just about everything.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, they're shadows, so... Makes sense. Oh, and they've got gold, too. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
You can't just skip them.
Oh, no. There's not a lot you can skip. Everyone we're gonna have to fight, we'll either have to kill to save ourselves, kill to trigger something, or kill to get money.
Just like real life.
Also, fuck that little ledge. It's fine. It's plenty to stand on, but it gets my heart rate up every goddamn time.
Think of it like calisthenics. It's some sort of workout for your heart.
Yeah, my cardio's been great. So we have sort of a little bit of a. I can't really call it a puzzle. You step on a switch, it summons a skeleton. Step on all 3 switches, open that door.
Okay. Oh, it's kind of the closest thing we've seen to a puzzle since, well, the druid.
Since the,
I guess.
Or saving.
No, saving. Yeah,
saving Zale. That was kind of a puzzle. It was a bullshit puzzle where the answer was actually none of them, but
none of the. It's always E, none of the above.
Right.
Come on, man! Didn't you even take the ECTs?
I did, but unfortunately, I heard it was everything is C, so. Didn't do so good.
Statistically speaking, if you just answer C on everything, you'll probably do okay. Why did the door not open? What happened?
It can reopen, so we've got a gauntlet waiting for us, and fuck fighting a gauntlet by ourselves. We've got a friend.
Green druid needs food badly.
So while our golem kicks ass there. God, no, this is a gauntlet. We're gonna be stuck here until we kill everyone. It's awful.
It's a good thing you didn't bring the engineers, because you'd be wanting to use the bombs, and that would, blow yourself up.
If you are having trouble seeing, there are 2 assassins just raining arrows down on us from above.
And your golem's gone.
Yep, and he takes too long to resummon in the heat of battle, so we gotta do this by ourselves. We got her. 1 down, 1 to go. I wonder if they're gonna jump off a cliff.
Will there be cliffing? Let's find out.
Most of the times I ran this, that assassin jumped off a cliff.
Awed by your power. What's the green spirit thingies coming out of the miasma below? What's that?
That's a little spirit. It's a little ghoul who will eventually grow up into a lich.
Oh.
Also,
it's nice to,
this is where the golem. This is where the golem really does work.
Oh, and then the victory hops. Oh man.
Golem is a great friend, true friend to everyone in the Enclave. Mostly me, but really, since I'm saving the Enclave, true friend to everyone.
I'm voting Golem as MVP of Enclave 2016.
Golem is a strong contender for MVP. Can he do it again?
Oh man, that's 2 for 2. He shoots, he scores! Golem!
Golem! Golem! Or is it Golem?
Yeah, it's that one. I need a vuvuzela.
That's a pretty good vuvuzela sound.
I actually just keep one handy at all times, just in case.
How crafty of you. I'm sorry, did I say crafty? I meant terrible. By the way, that gold doesn't show up unless you try to open the door without the key. It's pretty weird.
Well, why wouldn't you try to open the door? I mean, come on.
I guess there's fairness to that. Okay, murdered him. Like you said, this fortress is nothing but choke points and like murder holes. That's the whole thing.
Murder holes. Sounds like a death metal band.
It's actually the name of my death metal band, Murder Hole.
Yeah, welcome to the murder hole. My fishy's got all the good metals.
So that trap is a monster and will kill you.
What is that trap?
It's just a bunch of spikes.
Okay, what are you doing now? You're like, oh, that's your shield.
It's if you hold down attack after you bring up the shield, you get a staff slam, and this one does a lot of pushing, and if they're close enough, about 150 damage. So it's pretty useful.
It's pretty good.
It drops your shield when you do it, though. It does. That's just because the staff of the whatever this is, the ethereal staff is all nature-y, and it's pretty awesome. Come.
This is the one that shoots the birds, right?
This is the bird staff.
Yeah, bird staff, best staff.
It is one of the best staffs in the game. Here I going in with my dagger, just trying to fight alongside the golem. I felt he deserved that. Oh.
In the arms of the angel.
Rest in peace, Earth Golem. You will be
Rip
missed.
Golem. You poured one out for your homies.
Yep. That is exactly what that animation looks like.
One for me, one for my golems.
God, if there was... I don't have enough potions if it's one for each of my golems.
It's really just that one golem who smacked off both of the liches.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of liches.
Yep.
How thematically appropriate.
Oh,
there's no ledges to kill the lich on.
Nope, just hooked a corner trap, and there we go. Fireball does it.
Just like Dark Souls, pyromancy's overpowered.
Not as overpowered as birds, but pretty close.
Nothing is as overpowered as birds.
Speaking of gauntlets, how about a double lich gauntlet? Let's have a summon off. And mine, I just got rejected. They didn't summon my golem for no reason.
For no reason. Oh, they're laughing at you too. Insult to injury.
Come on, chug it, chug, chug, chug for your life. Oh, that's it. By the way, after days of gameplay, that was the furthest I got with the druid. After like 12 separate attempts. So you know what? We all know what time it is. It's time to bring out the big guns. Let's Huntress. Yeah. Let's kill them before they ever know we're there.
I'm more upset that you didn't use the halfling. I mean, we've already determined the halfling's the best. I mean, come on.
You know, I feel really comfortable. We gotta upgrade though. Heavy armor, drop everything else. We're going all in on the bow. Because we need to make sure we've got
all the magic arrows.
Max flame arrows, max magic arrows, max sniper arrows, max bomb arrows.
I still want to know what the string of that bow is made from.
I think it's literally magic. Now we're ready to go. Making sure there's not a better bow. Nope, the ethereal bow.
This is the bow. This is Tim Tebow.
Oh no, no, it's not. It's not nearly pompous enough to be the Tim Tebow.
But every time you kill somebody, you have to take a knee.
I can make them take a knee. Does that work?
Shoot them in the knee. That guy he's not even running towards you. He is completely unimpressed.
That's confidence, my friend. He's confident in his armor. Unrealistically confident. Yeah, it's very misplaced. So this is what's great about the Huntress in this level. We're just going to be like, oh, I see you there. Boom, headshot.
This is how I played the dam level of GoldenEye.
This is how I wanted to play every level of GoldenEye?
Very difficult in the archives. Not a lot of sightlines.
Yeah, it's very difficult in most of the levels, actually. Just because of the draw distance.
Speaking of which, have you downloaded the GoldenEye?
I did download GoldenEye Source.
GoldenEye Source 5.0. Go get it, everybody.
Shameless plug for something we have no affiliation with. We just like it.
It's so good.
It is. Go crash
their single player though.
Go crash ModDB again.
Sorry, we can't service you. Everybody wants this. Is it going to be a problem being in those tight spaces with the Huntress and only having the bow?
Why would you even? I did bring the poison dagger.
You did.
But why would you?
Garbage.
Why would you even ask that, Dingo? How could it possibly be a problem?
I don't know. Physics?
Shh.
Where did they find this massive animal that this spine came from?
I think they just really underappreciated stonework is what that is.
Oh, that's not even... Oh. Well. I'm less excited now.
The Enclave may have magic, but the Dreg'Atar have the best masons in the whole world.
They're unionized.
After they built this castle, they better have a union. They deserve it. Jesus.
not exactly what I would call comfortable working conditions.
Actually, they probably had to build this castle and then they unionized afterward and were like, nah, anyone else wants to build a lava fortress, you're gonna talk to the union boss. We get weekends off, hourly pay, exceptions for weather, and yes, lava is weather.
Is lava weather? I guess if you live in like a volcano place that... In today's forecast, we have a 60% chance of lava.
With heavy showers of ash and toxic clouds later in the afternoon.
Hellfire and brimstone scattered throughout the viewing area.
And it looks like that shower of lost souls will be passing over us and heading out towards the ancestors.
Oh, Lord. I was just talking about a volcano, and now we've got, like, lost souls?
Well, we are sort of in the underworld,
serious.
or at least very close to an underworld, where we did fight a literal demon.
I thought we passed that. I thought we were out of there now. Or is this, like, is this annexed into the underworld?
I think this is underworld by proxy.
This is Underworld 2, Under Harder.
Underworld 2, world... yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo Lava. I'm sorry, I'll leave the LP, it was a pretty bad joke.
I'll see myself out. How do arrows hurt skeletons?
Well, this is a magic bow, so there you go.
Like, I'm really glad that we have the Huntress and all, and that's cool. But how are you going to throw the liches into the bottomless pit now?
I'm not. I'm just going to fill their bodies with like 8 arrows apiece.
Wow, that skeleton is really messing you up.
I did mention, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the reticle for the is slightly misaligned in game. You don't exactly hit where it's aiming, and they can crowd in closer than your arrows. Oh shit. Well,
Speaking of closer than your arrows?
that was too close. Let's try that again. We can do this. Come on, Huntress. Let's give it one more go.
You got it. You got this, Huntress. You got it.
This is in the bag, basically. We're done.
It's because you can't. It's because you can't summon the golem, man. That's what it is.
Ah, but the golem didn't save us from those liches. He just didn't show up.
It did the first time. Well, and the second time.
It saved us
Big
three times out of 5, but the last 2 liches, which were, by the way, those 2 liches maybe halfway through the mission-ish.
It's kind of a long mission, then.
It's a long, hard mission with a lot of ways and places to die.
Just like one of my Japanese animes.
Long and hard with lots of places to die?
Yeah, man.
Clearly you have the best taste in anime, the one where everyone gets sad and then dies.
How did you know I was watching Attack on Titan?
Because everyone was watching Attack on Titan at some point.
God, that was such a sad show. Everybody got eaten. Like, all the time.
So, there was an anime that came out a little after Attack on Titan that is just sadder and more depressing and more disturbing in every way. It's just like Attack on Titan, but worse for your soul.
Attack on Titan 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Attack on Titan 2, Attack on Your Happiness.
Was it Mirai Nikki?
No, it's actually worse than Mirai Nikki.
How is that even possible?
It's called Akame ga Kill. And I don't recommend it. It's just there to torture you. The explicit purpose, as far as I can tell, of that show is to introduce characters, make you fall in love with them, and then murder them in the most depressing, disturbing, and poignant way possible, right as you've come to love them the most.
Did you ever see the LP, or have you heard of the game Danganronpa?
I'm familiar with Danganronpa.
You know, Danganronpa.
Yeah. Gosh dang it.
It's kind of the same thing.
It's worse. It's so much worse.
Worse than that.
It's so much worse than that.
I like how you're cheesing these shadow skeletons who lack any kind of ranged ability.
No, they learn to jump. Fuck them.
Oh. They're learning. Oh, he's still alive.
So yeah, this was fun.
This is a thing that can happen.
I'm stuck. I actually can't move right now. And I was like, how do I get out of this?
Bomb arrow straight down.
That is exactly how you get out of this.
When in doubt, fire bombs at your feet. Everybody knows this.
Yep. He's a resilient one, because I can only hit him. Whoa, I was too close. Yeah. Can only hit him with a splash damage instead of the direct arrow damage, which does a lot more.
Well, we have learned this is probably the most impregnable fortress known to all Dreg'Atar and human and elven kind. And whatever those weird red-robed guys are that live in the throne room.
We'll never know what those guys are. But yeah, it's impregnable.
I assume they're the birds.
Those are I think that's canon now. Those are the birds. Just, it's like 3 or 4 birds stacked up in a robe. And
they're all on top of each other's shoulders with a robe.
And that is Queen Elendil's most trusted set of advisors. Birds in a robe.
I imagine one of them is actually like the crows from Dumbo. The horribly racist crows from Dumbo.
Maybe that's why he's got to cover his face, because he's so ashamed of his past works.
I like how that shadow skeleton, like, there was the poof where he should have spawned, and then he was like 3 feet to the left of that.
Yep.
I kind of wish your magic bow, you could do the thing that Jessica Biel did in the last Underworld, where it has like the arc.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh man, in the final installment of Blade Trinity, it has Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel.
Oh, Blade Trinity. Oh yeah, okay. I thought you said Underworld.
Yeah, well,
she has Jessica Biel.
Oh, it's not Underworld. Excuse me. No. That wasn't Blade. Not Underworld. I'm a dumb.
It's okay.
Anyway, she has a bow. Like she likes to use a bow and arrow, right? Well, the bow can like fold the other way, and it has this concentrated arc of UV energy. However that works. That
would be really nice against those skeletons, I think. I really just had to remember that fire also works good against most skeletons.
Fire works good against everything.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that assassin. Okay. Now we have our plan to deal with the liches, first of which is Chug.
Is it burst arrows? I bet it's a lot of burst arrows.
No, I've got a bomb ready.
Prepare the bombs. Bombs ready, sir. Bombs away!
And one. And nope, I missed. Shit.
Nope. Yep.
There we go.
Nope. And he's summoning skeletons.
But I got a lich off the cliff, so there's points there.
Yep. Style does count for points.
And yes, now it's 9 burst arrows at point blank range is my new plan.
Yes.
Just fuck it.
Oh my god, so good.
In fact, I have a lot of burst arrows. That's kind of my plan for most everyone right now.
It's good damage right from the get-go. It's enough.
You know, the special arrows are great, but you cannot misrepresent how good 1 burst arrow to the face is, especially from this bow. But that's pretty sweet too.
Yeah. What is this place has a lot of faces on all the doors.
Faces is sort of the motif of the Dreg'Atar, especially when we see Vatar. I mean, if we ever saw Vatar, but we're gonna rescue the princess, so he can't possibly be summoned, right? Right. If we ever saw Vatar, you would understand why faces are a motif.
Doesn't he have like a bunch of mouths in places where there should not be mouths?
You remember from the first episode, yes, he is covered in mouths. Oh god, I really hate this staff. The darkness of despair is the worst thing to fight. Chug, 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 chug!
It's like you're getting covered in a BP oil spill. Oh man.
Oof. Man.
The Huntress is failing us.
We have to go deeper. We've only got one choice.
It better be the halfling.
Of course it's the halfling.
Oh, yes! Oh, this gonna be good.
The only way to fight heavy metal is with even more heavy metal. And nothing looks more metal than the halfling right now.
She's covered in a lot of spikes. You still have 230 gold, sir.
If you noticed, the druid still has several thousand left because there's literally nothing more I can spend it on. Just gonna start softening him.
Distant sniping with a crossbow.
I just want him to think I'm going to be a ranged character, so that he gets into a false sense of security, and then I can do this.
Oh, he's loading up burst arrows.
So yeah, the Axe of Slaying, it cannot be overestimated or over-explained how powerful and amazing this axe is.
So it's not the character that sucks so much, it's just the weapon. That one weapon was terrible.
Yeah, that one weapon had no range, and...
Oh no.
Well,
never mind then.
Everyone else got two tries. We'll give the halfling one more go.
Okay, yeah.
One more.
We'll give it one.
And then I guess if we don't beat it with a halfling now, I guess the Dreg'Atar just win forever, and that's it.
That's all she wrote.
Stars me to go on. I'm shooting some poison bolts at them because
that's not a bad idea.
Fuck them.
I kind of wish that poison stacked though. Ooh. I didn't realize there was a backwards there.
There is. And poison sort of stacks. You can have the dot going for a long time.
So it doesn't stack the damage so much as it does the counter, like the amount of time it goes for.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
If it's stacked damage-wise, no one would ever survive the Darkness of Despair, because it would start doing like 45 damage a tick instead of 15. Or up to 60 damage a tick, which is just, no one could survive. Nothing could survive. I mean, when we're using that staff, things barely survive anyway, so...
Oh, that axe is so good.
And yeah, that's how we deal with assassins. In fact, that's how we'll deal with everything. Shield up, get close, hit it in the face. With a really big axe.
I like big axes, and I cannot lie.
When they two hits. Yep, when they two hit those things, I find it hard to argue.
I'm having a hard time understanding the physics behind how the halfling can swing an amount of metal that large.
She's got really dense muscles, I guess. Like,
maybe the axe is made of carbon nanotubes.
It
doesn't actually weigh anything.
Well, it's obviously magic, so we can do that. But maybe she's just like Bruce Lee ripped, like not bulky, but stronger than you can imagine.
She's whitey.
Like a compressed steel spring. Very small, very powerful. I mean, look how fast she can move in full plate.
Yeah, it is impressive. She's like the noisy cricket from Men in Black.
That's exactly it. Halfling is the noisy cricket of the Enclave. And now the secret.
You know, I didn't really notice it before, but this looks like a cathedral. This is kind of nice. A little cathedral-ish area.
Looks-wise, this is one of my favorite levels in the Light campaign. It looks really cool.
Almost got a Warhammer vibe to it.
A little bit. Very gothic.
A lot of spikes.
And now is when I figured out the actual secret to the liches. You mentioned the little green spirits. If you kill them as spirits, the lich doesn't show up.
Oh. Well, that's helpful. That's... Wow, okay, yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to use these homing crossbow bolts, and we're going to take care of business.
No more lich. Take Beano before you get the liches, and there will be no liches.
Right. Liches, just like gas.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
This is a really viscerally satisfying weapon. To land that third hit and just have everyone explode, even through doors, yeah, it's pretty great.
So this is your favorite weapon then?
Absolutely, this is my favorite weapon.
I'm confused. What is that trap supposed to do?
Basically, if you walk down carelessly, a bunch of spikes shoot out into your face and kill you.
Oh. It just looks like a weird Tetris puzzle.
Oh, it kind of is. I look back at it, there's 3 spines right there shoot out, and they do considerable amounts of damage. I'm just gonna fight this guy through the door, don't mind me.
You know, now that I think about it, maybe not be a bad idea to pull the Lich back to the door and fight them through the door.
No.
Because does the dark... No?
Just axe in the face.
Just axe.
It's much simpler.
Just axes.
With Halfling, the lesson you learn is the only way out is through. Charge, get so close they can't escape, and then tear them to pieces. Like that.
So good.
It's the best.
You almost got stuck on the skeleton something.
Collision can be kind of a problem in this game. I actually lost a run as the Huntress that was really, really far because I got stuck halfway inside a door.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay.
And I just couldn't...
Oh. Quickly, use the homing bolts.
There's no time. Those ones don't turn into liches. They're just, around while the liches shoot bats at us through the center of this damn pillar. Except you actually saw that they hit a spirit there, and the spirit started fighting back, so they started fighting the spirit.
Huh. That's neat. A little bit of spiritual infighting. I'm surprised that gas isn't poison or something. That seems like something the developers would have done.
I'm just really happy it's not poison. Extremely happy.
That's nice. That's nice. Thank you, developers. Thank you.
You may not have thrown us a bone almost anywhere else, but you did here, and I appreciate it. Thank you for not poisoning the room full of liches.
Thank you for not making the lime gelatin room poisonous. Is this like their small batch IPA bottling room? What is this?
I don't know. I think it's really just there to be a pain in the ass. So,
in green.
There are skeletons here. You shoot the hanging skeleton, then you can fight a shadow skeleton, and that is how you get some of the most hidden gold in the game. But, and I found this out, you can trigger both of them at the same time with the explosion from the axe if you're fighting that brute in this room. And if you do that, the gold does not show up, so I had to restart several times because of that.
Oh wow, really?
Yep.
And now there's teleporters. I just don't understand.
There's teleporters all over this place. By the way, that door on the left, that was the one I got stuck in.
Oh. Okay. This place must be such a pain when you need to go to the store for food or something.
I'm assuming that Mordessa just magically summons her food here.
Wouldn't that be the life?
Yes it would. If I could magically summon food, you can bet your ass that that's what I would do. Ah, son of a bitch.
But you can't. It's called the internet.
They keep yoinking all of the stairs away from us.
Is that a trap above that?
Sort of. You get one.
Oh, wow. Oh.
That door's closed, and then, that door's closed, and now we're trapped.
Okay.
With the most dangerous of traps, money into health potion. They're actually...
And bombs.
They're there to lure you into the bombs.
Oh, like that scene from Hunger Games.
I've never seen Hunger Games, but sure, absolutely.
You're not missing out. There's this whole plot point about they use a weapon where they drop medical supplies, or it's either like medical supplies or presents or something, and the children rush forward and then bombs go off.
Oh, that's cruel.
Well,
but
what ends up happening is everybody rushes forward to help the children, and then a second set of bombs goes off.
Oh God, that's devious.
Yeah, it's a major. It's actually a pretty big plot point. So spoilers, I guess, for a movie that's come out years ago.
I don't care.
I know.
Whoop. Just gonna sneak up behind this person.
Surprise! Magic!
Finally, the teleporters are working for us. Now they've had a chance to get out of position.
There's also a strange amalgamation of technology and magic in this place. Like, they use a lot of magic, but then there's also, like, the gears and cogs and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's not a... I can't really think of many other settings with that weird mix of...
It's a little anachronous, which is one of my favorite words.
Anachronous? Not anachronistic?
Yeah, kill the green floaty thing. Kill it dead.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, slashed. Oh wait, no, it's actually become a lich. You didn't kill it in time.
I feel like that's cheating. I got it. The lich shouldn't have come. Oh God, chug, chug, chug.
Pour it out for my homies.
Pour 2 out, just in case. Shit.
So many bats.
And they chase you. They'll chase you forever. Bats are the worst.
They're anti-birds.
They really are. They're the counter to birds.
Nothing can counter birds. Is this it?
Oh no, we're not. We're not done yet.
I hope you don't die again. I have to sleep soon.
Right.
This is a long level. I'm really surprised how long this level ended up being, especially considering how tough it is.
Yeah, this is, semi-spoilers, this is hands down the most difficult level in the game.
It's also confusing with the teleporters and the traps and everything. Like, it's not a very linear level.
Consider that I also know where to go much more than you would your first time through here, having gone through several times.
Right.
This is, it's not a speed run, but this is a run of someone who knows where they're going. Damn it, she got away.
Is there a reason you didn't, like, drop down to chase her?
Because I thought there might be gold in here, because seriously, this game is monstrous about where it hides its gold.
What is this? What is this thing up here? Why is this?
It's just a trick. You just chase Mordessa there, and then she disappears.
So where'd she go?
That's what we have to find out. So you see that? When the door freaks out like that, you can kind of get stuck in it. Or the other thing that stopped me here, I lost another run. This one, I lost a run as the druid, to that door just locking forever.
And now there's glowy stairs.
Yes, the glowy stairs. I'm sure they're just perfectly normal stairs. Let's go up them.
Oh, are they infinite stairs? Oh, man.
Oh, well, this thing broke, so weird. But let's just keep moving.
Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong.
It's all good here. Whoa, oh. Huh?
What could be happening?
Woo!
It's almost as if there's magic at work here.
You can loop it real quick, especially with a halfling, because you go upstairs at ludicrous speeds anyway. And as with the halfling's increased movement speed, you can just... I have flown off to my death. But no, the secret is you just got to step on that little panel right there.
Ah, tricksy.
Now, carefully.
Don't fly off to your death.
Please, please, please. We're too far now.
Ludicrous speed. Go! Preparing for ludicrous speed. Oh, they have fire arrows too. They've learned the secrets of fire.
They can use every type of arrow that you have. I've never seen... I don't accept magic. I've never seen them use magic arrows. But they will use
Makes sense.
all...
Yeah.
That would just be... cruel. One-shotting the player with like 2,400 damage is just... I think that's a bridge too far, even for Starbreeze Studios.
Okay, so now that you're at the top of the spire...
I was just doing a make sure there's no gold here look.
Well, yeah, I just realized something. Why aren't we using the airship for this? We have one.
I don't know why.
She's summoning Vatar.
You will never get away with this!
Alright.
Yeah.
Boss fight time. Let's fight Mordessa.
I'm still getting some Temple of Doom vibes here.
This is a pretty Temple of Doom moment. And of course, we should fight Mordessa, but fighting Mordessa is not as important as making sure we get the money.
Of course not. Why would you even think that? The money is always the most important.
We're not getting paid for this. We're doing this pro bono, so we gotta find our own money.
I wish she'd stop moaning. That's weird.
Yeah, Jasindra's really annoying. But we work for the queen, and the queen wants her daughter safe, and we don't want the demon, so we better save her anyway. Yeah, that's it. Mordessa died, just sort of without fanfare. Did you see that down there, that little blue gem? That's the last gold in the level, and it's a real bitch if you're not paying attention.
Okay.
And that's because to get there, you have to be standing directly over it when Jasindra hits that portal.
Oh.
You have to catch it mid-cutscene.
So, can you not stop the summoning then?
Wait until they hear about this at home!
I mean, sort of. We get a message after this saying that we rescued Jasindra, so I guess we rescue her, but apparently, I don't know, maybe we accidentally sacrificed Mordessa instead, and now he's being summoned, but without a master.
Kalima!
There we go. That is how you get the last gold. You have to drop through there.
That is devious. But what would you spend the money on now? Like
a bitchin' new sword.
Oh, the Sword of Mordessa. That's pretty cool.
Yep, crafted in the depths of the underworld. Oh, and that hellish nightmare was the second to last level. We have one thing left to do. Who is gonna be the one to kill Vatar?
The halfling.
Halfling?
It's got to be the halfling. I mean, at the beginning of the LP, you were talking trash about her. Then we realized that she's actually really good, and now, I mean, it's the underdog story for the ages. Okay, this is U.S. versus Russia at the Olympic Games in hockey. Okay, this is Rocky.
I was gonna say this is Rocky Balboa, starring a 3-foot-tall woman covered in spikes, wielding an axe the size of her.
I'd watch that movie.
It sounds like just an improvement to me.
Anything is an improvement against the original Rocky. I spoke disparagingly of Rocky.
Oh no!
Please don't hunt me down in my sleep.
It's okay. We're safe. We're not in the films forum. We're just in Let's Play.
Which is better?
I'm hoping there's less film critics here, I guess.
Nah, man. Goons are goons. Always.
Well, Dingo, I'll give you the honors this time.
420 blaze it.